My participation with the Patriot Guard Riders, I participate with them here in Portland. They stand in honor of veterans and first responders who have passed away. At the request of the families, we stand a flag line in honor at their funerals. I understand it's one of the reasons I got selected to go on the dream flight. Well, it was kind of a deja vu. The last experience I had in a small plane was in Vietnam. That's the first thing that flashed into my mind when they said the biplane. And it was just like a deja vu all over again that I'm going up in a plane like that. My name is Bob Seaver. I was commissioned in infantry out of Oregon State University. I went to ROTC. My first assignment was in Germany, and I commanded an infantry company and then was transferred to Vietnam. The last experience I had in a small plane was in Vietnam. We were in a firefight and we had air support over us in terms of an OV-10 Bronco, which was a small aircraft flown by the Australians that were covering us. Basically, they just circled the area all day and wait for somebody to get in contact like that we did, and then they carry some HE, high explosive rockets, to go ahead, and if you need them right away, they've got the high explosives to use, and he did, and I needed it because we got in kind of a heavy firefight, and so he used his HE rockets for me, and I said thank you, and I said I'll buy you a beer, and he said good. He says I'll take you for a ride. So yeah, and the gunner is in the front and the pilot's in the back, just like the biplane. When we got all done with the firefight, the pilot, like I said, he was an Australian, and so happened they were based at the same main base that we were operating out of. When we got back in later on, I called him up, and he said sure enough, and he took me up on a mission. The Australians weren't too rule conscious then, to take a non-aviator up. And it was pretty crazy. It was an actual mission though, because it was just one rocket I got to fire, but it was at a target. So when we were up, he let me fly in the front seat, just like the biplane. The first thing when they told me, I said, well, I've got some issues in terms of climbing and getting in with my legs. I was told that they assist you, and it was really easy getting into the plane with the assistance. Just everything was well organized, no glitches. It's just right on schedule. We had a great day for it, and it was cloudy. But the ceiling wasn't that low, and it was real clear underneath where we were, and it was real nice. I could have used another 20 minutes. It was starting to get a little chilly though. I know from riding a motorcycle what, if it's 65 or less, you can't, it's, when you're riding a bike, it's cool. It's cool. It was exciting, yeah, but I wasn't nervous at all. They were great. Got my boarding pass. Everything was great. I've got it up on my refrigerator door.